Damn, he's a tall drink of water. Sorry, I'm checking out the local talent. I had to make a pharmacy stop, and then I stopped at WAWA. But hi everybody, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. I couldn't decide if I wanted a chai tea or a coffee, so I got both. I decreased the sugar in my coffee, and I did skim milk in both. They actually have skim milk at this WAWA. They don't have it at the WAWA I usually go to. So nice. I'm really liking the transition from Coca-Cola to coffee and tea. The only thing is she didn't really put a lot of ice in here. That's okay. It's good. I started with 10 pumps of syrup. Now I'm down to 6 pumps. Tomorrow I'll be down to 5. And I'll decrease until I'm at 2 pumps. If I don't like the taste profile at 2 pumps, I'll bump it up, but so far we're doing okay. So I saw it. I didn't really look at it that much, but I saw a sign in there. It said caffeinated coffee flavored water. Like, isn't that just coffee? That's just coffee, isn't it? Caffeinated coffee flavored water. That's what coffee is. So when me and Marshall went to Orlando, we stopped at a Target there, and I bought a dress. I didn't try it on because I knew it would fit me. But just because something fits you does not mean you should wear it. This dress is awful. It's so cute. It's a oops, a little burp. It's a maxi dress. It has long sleeves, but a folded over collar, and it goes off the shoulder. And it's very stretchy, and it's made of like a sweater-like material. So I get home, and I'm so excited because I like it so much, and I put it on, and I'm like, I look like a knitted potato in it. No lie. A knitted, lumpy potato. A knitted, lumpy potato. That's what I look like in it. So, I'm a potato. So, I'm going to return it. They told me I could return it at any Target as long as I have the receipt. So, and this is Eric. What's wrong with it? Like, look at me. He said, I'm looking at you. Like, well, are you looking at the same dress that I'm wearing? Because this is awful. I look like a potato wrapped in a gray dish towel. Because I was trying to decide between tan and gray, and I went for the gray, the heather gray. So, Eric thinks if all your private parts are covered up, it looks good. It's fine. You know. If that's the point of clothes, is so you're not naked. Like, okay. You have your way, I'll have mine. But anyway. I don't really like driving home this particular way I'm going because it's more trafficy and there's a lot more red lights. But since I had to go to the pharmacy, I decided to come this way. So I don't know if I told y'all this, but when I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, I went at the end of August. In the Magic Kingdom. So if you're familiar with the Magic Kingdom, you probably know there's this little quick service snack stand called Sleepy Hollow. And they have a lot of tables outside of it. So I went and I sat down at a table just for a little break, enjoy a cup of water. And there was this couple at the table next to me, and the man was just verbally abusing and his wife or girlfriend. He was being so ugly and horrific to her. He was pissing me off. He was like, I wasted all my money, and he's like throwing stuff on the table, and this was complete waste of money and blah blah blah. And then he got up and walked away, like I guess he was taking the stuff to the trash or whatever. And I looked at her and I asked her, do you need help? And she said, no, everything's fine. I'm like, it's not my business, but he should not be talking to you that way. And she goes, he's just having a bad night. Like, well, if you're at the Magic Kingdom and having a bad night, you need to go take a pill. I didn't say that part. I'm like, okay. I'm like, because I can help you if you need help. So I want to talk about the female right to vote for a minute, and hopefully I make sense. I may not. I may just sound like a drunk person or whatever, but I want to talk about the female right to vote. So suffragists, and a suffragist, not suffragettes, died for the female right to vote. And it wasn't, okay, I'm going to fight for your right to vote, but only if you vote the way that lines up with my belief system. That wasn't what they were fighting for. They were fighting for the female right to vote, period. Not, no, I'm only going to fight for your right to vote if you vote this way. Not that. It's their right to vote. So when women denigrate other women for voting a particular way, what they're saying is the suffrage movement didn't matter. I'm sorry, I burped. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I understand that a lot of women feel like women voted against their gender. Okay? I understand their concerns. I understand why they feel the way they feel. But at the same time, you have no right to tell someone who they should vote for or who they should have voted for. Okay? Not everyone is going to love the results of any election. I didn't love the results of this election, but you know, it is what it is. And I can't do anything about it. You know, everybody who has the right to vote, everybody who is registered to vote, exercised their right to vote. And it went the way it went. But women, particularly on TikTok is where I've seen this, women saying that other women voted against their gender is basically saying that the suffrage movement didn't matter because you don't really, in my opinion, you don't have the vote. You don't have the right to vote the way that you feel like voting. You only should have the right to vote if you're going to vote the way I think you should vote. And that's not what the suffrage movement was about. It was about the right to vote for women, period. And it means more to me that a woman's voice, no matter how small, that a voter's voice, no matter how small, is heard on some level. And by hearing it, that's counting that vote. That's what hearing the vote and hearing that voice is. And no election, again, no election is going to go the way 100% of the people want it to go. Okay? But there are laws, there's a constitution, and, you know, and, you know, just sometimes things don't go the way we want them to go, and sometimes they do. And we don't get to start in on each other because somebody didn't vote the way they wanted them to vote, you know? Suffragists fought for our right to vote, not our right to vote the way you wanted people to vote. So anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to go because I have to get in the house and get back to work. But I'll talk to everyone later. Bye. Hope it made sense.